Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back once again. We've got another designer versus designer show match. This time, well, it's still Fishman and it's still Ajax, but they're going to be playing the gods they also created. Round 2.
Grudge match.
And it's Chiron versus Skadi. I don't know which way to call this one, honestly. It's going to be a close one. If it's
I know which way.
Is it original? It's original release Skadi, correct?
That's right.
Yep.
And that's a dangerous scenario.
I think most people would agree.
Fishman, you get to choose your bots first because
Sure.
you're going to have to choose 2 that are going to be very helpful against this.
Oof.
And yourself. Okay, what do we get?
I got Guan Yu and Bacchus.
Perfect combo. You got Hunter, you got 2 frontline gods to peel for you. And alcohol too. Yourself, Ajax?
I got my personal favorite, Anubis. Can't wait to get the goobs on my
Hey.
side. And then I also have Freya.
Oh, so a nice little interest of multiple carries on that team, basically.
Mhm.
Well, let's get into game and let's begin. Good luck to the both of you. May the best man win, or the best cheater. Did you put 2 medium bots on this time round, Fishman?
This time, everybody's got kid gloves. Everybody's playing on medium bots.
Good.
As per usual.
So no cheating this time round. Good job. It's a good start. So talk to me, first of all, Ajax, about Skadi. Recently, the latest god to be released at the moment.
Yep.
And having a whale of a time. That's why I said, on release, she's very, very strong at the moment. What's the feedback been on her so far?
So the feedback is relatively good. People think she's strong, but they know that she has serious drawbacks in her lack of mobility and no built-in CC immunity. So I think that's a really good way to balance her, that she has some very unique strengths that are not just damage in the ways that she can take down objectives, and the fact that Calder can really create a lot of disruption.
And a lot of people have been saying, realizing now that, hit the wolf. Hit
Yes, that is
Calder,
true.
Hit it so you can't deal damage with it.
It's very
he can't
funny.
do it
I've
by
been,
himself.
I've been playing with people as Skadi against Skadi.
Mhm.
You can really tell pretty quickly if the enemy team is adapted to her yet, because
That's true.
they'll fight Calder whenever they get the chance. Teams that are taking a while to do that.
I'm going to see first.
Oh,
here.
Freya just banished me out of my own skill shot, which
Oh,
is,
no.
classic Freya.
But
But
it's okay because you're Skadi, so you got to kill her.
That is
anyway, right?
true,
That's
so.
that's amazing. Bacchus falls down early. Fishman, Chiron. Already, he's been around in the meta for a long time since release. Really, everyone's really quite enjoyed his playstyle. He's had good sustain, good poke. He was high up on the charts.
He
before
was.
Skadi's release.
He was doing quite well. Not quite as high. He didn't feel as high as some of the other original gods, but he was actually he was actually doing quite well up on those victory charts. So no slouch himself.
And with Chiron's playstyle here, what are you looking for during this game? Because obviously you're going to be up against Skadi this time round. It should be a bit of a difficult match for you, I suggest.
Yeah, no, I think I've got my work cut out for me. Like AJ was saying, I think I'm focusing on killing that wolf. So that's
so there's some pretty interesting counterplay here. Whereas Chiron's ult can shoot through things, his circle. Oh, that's a very greedy charge.
You got Aegis if you need it. No, you're out. You're fine. You're fine. Perfectly fine. That was not greed. That was calculated aggression.
It was calculated. Quite
calculated that my team would help me out a little bit more than they did. So.
Well, I'm going to say, we might see an ult pop up. We have seen an ult go on.
Oh, no.
Possibly dead. No, you called the pet back?
Is there a masterful? Oh, that was very close.
Oh, that was close. Good fight between the two. Still 1-0. But Ajax, go on. You were saying about Skadi originally?
Yeah, the fact that just what we just saw there, my ult versus his ult. A lot of people have trouble with Calder getting in the way, but Chiron can really get right around him. He can masterful shot over me. He can ultimate right through the both of us, and he can drop his circle on me. So, so Chiron does have a pretty good matchup against Skadi, as opposed to some of the other hunters that really just shoot lines straight forward that stop.
Yeah, poor all those hunters.
Yeah, first stop on enemies.
So this Bacchus is way out of position here, which is,
and he's gonna
what
get
bots
punched.
tend to do.
Well, it's Bacchus as well. Like, he can leave Tlop.
Hey, Bacchus is like the king of Joust right now.
He really
so
is, and I'm actually happy for Fishman that he actually needs to pick up one up. Oh, there's a kill Freya here. Is Freya going to fall down? The charge in. Oh, that's a big play.
Calder's gonna.
Big play confirmed.
I got Fishman back here.
Gonna
We're gonna
cut
go for a
off.
jungle fight.
1v1? 1v1 me, bro?
I
He's
don't
going
know.
to use horsey mobility. That's what he's going to do.
I hit him with something,
You
but
hit
he's
with the
getting
slip and
around.
slide. The permafrost connected, but it was only pushed him in the same direction. So
He's just out of range of my slow, which is another thing that helped to balance Skadi a bit more.
Missed the Aegis.
Is that she's hard to catch up to people.
So how does it feel playing against a god that's got 2 people to have to focus, Fishman?
I mean, really, AJ being his Grandmaster Joust, he always feels like 2 people. So this is just now that the audience gets to see what I feel.
Every single day as Ajax gets another kill for himself. 5-3. Freya, though, trying to steal it away, and Ajax having none of it. Not going to feed any of his carries in this game, just going to feed himself. Typical solo lane player. Typical one-man army player.
I've been practicing a lot of Skadi, that's for sure. There's another
nice
ultimate.
snipes. Third one.
Oh,
Oh,
that was
missed.
sloppy.
At least you got the
Aegis
Aegis
from
though.
Chiron.
Sorry, Sanctuary, boys. Come on, you renamed
Sanctuary,
it.
yes.
You renamed it. We should call it by its proper name here. Sanctuary.
When you've been playing Smite since day 1 closed beta, those habits are hard to break.
Not an excuse. Not an
Aye.
excuse. If you want to
Aye,
rename
if I was a
something,
caster, I'd practice a little harder at it, all right?
shots fired. I will accept them. Because even I was.
You guys do a great job at using the new names and
Stop.
using the actual ability names.
Stop. You make me blush.
You really do. I'm going to go for a very different build with Skadi, actually. I don't believe that the attack speed build is great for her. Calder does get all of my attack speed.
Okay.
He does get lots of bonuses from my attack speed, but I think Skadi benefits a lot more from power and penetration, so I'm going to do the old fun build where you just buy everything in the mace penetration tree, which
what about
everybody
you,
likes
Fishman?
some full penetration, right?
I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. I might.
You think it's some crit, maybe?
Maybe. Let's. Oh, Goobus gets
That's
away.
good enough. 20 seconds on the ult. You
Oh.
want to help.
Who
Did you name
says
that ult, by the way?
who says
Sorry?
low
Did you
mobility?
name the ult of
gods?
Chiron?
I don't even remember
What a
his name.
stupid
Oh,
name.
Centaurus.
Have you
No,
ever
that
tried casting that or saying that in a team fight?
that's actually it's
Centaurus
named
is on
after him.
cooldown,
It's in his
guys.
lore. His lore dictated that name.
You guys
So I'm going to go ahead and just 3v1 here if I
Womp.
can.
Wow, what
Nope,
a
too much
fair
damage,
god.
too much damage.
No, Bacchus
I'm
denies
bailing.
you.
Oh, there's the
Oh, the
Chiron ult.
snipes.
Nice shots.
Nice work, Fishman.
Got
You
a
could
little
be
greedy
grandmaster
there.
yourself, see?
Well,
You don't show off.
Freya
your
has
Freya, though.
otherwise to say about it.
Trying to big you up then, and all of a sudden Freya bot killed you.
No.
Damn it.
I got a little greedy there. See, I'm going no lifesteal, no
No
attack
lifesteal, full
speed,
pen.
pure damage.
And Pen actually works on Caldera as well.
Yeah, Calder actually inherits the damage that Skadi would do as
Mhm.
well. So that calculates everything that goes into the damage calculation. So all sorts of penetration and power.
Now, when she was first released, and we were talking about it on air during the first patch notes release of her, and you talked about like she could be split pushing, I kind of smiled believing that wasn't possible. But after seeing her in play, like she really does destroy towers and phoenixes at every opportunity.
If you level up your wolf early,
Freya.
that does a lot of damage. He scales on rank.
Mm-hmm.
Box with the kill
Nice.
steal.
Oh, the masterful shot there, getting rid of my bots quite quickly.
And the wolf backs away to
Need
lift
to
the
skate over the ice rink.
So the ice rink is, of course, always entertaining, and
Everybody
players
loves
are
the
still getting very used to dealing with the ice rink. So Bacchus here is focusing me entirely. Oh, there's Chiron,
That was
too.
a nice knockup. Oh, Pet's on though.
I can't outdamage it.
Oh, Chiron!
It was too late. Too late for me.
Get
The
pooped
Bacchus
on,
is...
Ajax.
Bacchus died not in vain. So.
I think we just found
Right.
a counter here, quite clearly.
Right, well,
To Skadi.
Sacrificial Bacchus.
Yeah.
Skadi
Sacrificial
has
Bacchus-
many advantages, but the gods that can really jump right on her and CC her and keep
Mhm.
her from just walking away since she has no leaps are very strong. So Bacchus, Fenrir, even Thor with a an ultimate and stun combo.
Really good thought. Oh, wow, Fishman, you're going ham. Will you calm down? This is supposed to be a show match.
Fisherman
There's
doing
not much
work
show
over there.
going on here.
I don't have better bots to make up for me this time.
We're
so
both
I gotta
sitting
step it
at
up a little
7
bit.
and 2, which is making
Yeah.
for a nice,
For
interesting
some,
match.
for some reason, Fishman, it feels like because you increased the bot ability of their team, you've increased your play style. I don't know how that's worked.
I
out.
was actually using that same slider, so
Ah, I
I
get
was
you.
set
So you
to
put
easy
yourself in
last
easy
match. Yeah.
to balance it.
So Fishman's not focusing Calder here and letting his teammate go down to him.
And then you switched it. Oh, that was good bait. That.
But
what
now
you
he's
guys,
dead. Now
what
he's
you boys
dead.
and girls at home didn't see then is by Ajax saying that he made Fishman look away from attacking him when he was
Where I
gonna
might have
die.
gotten the kill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and instead try and focus.
All
on
sorts of strats you can use when you're playing against an opponent sitting right next to you.
schemes. That's what LANs are all about, though. That's what the pro.
Yeah,
players are
should
all
we
about.
try that format where both teams have both comms completely open to each other?
Yeah, yeah. You can just hear each other. Well, let's do Golf Fury. Let's do Fight Jam. I'm okay with that. I'm pretty sure the fans will be entertained too.
Man, this Freya is doing work too.
I actually think Freya's killed Fishman more than anybody else so far.
Probably.
It's only been twice, so I don't
I'm
remember
pretty sure
exactly
both
who
the
killed
kills
me.
were Freya's.
Yeah.
So
That
I've
may be the
finished
case.
ranking up my piercing cold. Now I'm going to be working on ranking up Calder, so that's going to definitely help.
and then across the way, Fishman, you've been ranking your one first, and then your masterful shot second.
That's right.
What a sorry, training exercise then masterful shot. So where did the name masterful shot come from?
Well, he can't miss, so
So it's masterful.
pretty
It
straightforward
comes from
there.
all of the skill it takes to land it.
Yeah, that's
Nice
a
double kill.
little bit
Guess
of
Oh
it's
joke.
shit, they're all right there.
Now it does
Okay.
hail back to some previous dubbed skill shots like Nua's ultimate in the playtest room. That's always
Good skill shot.
Oh my god, what was that? Was that a
That's
crit?
called
Didn't even
crit,
need
my
it, yeah.
friend.
That hit me for like over half my health.
crit
Where's your
build, I have to
penetration
tell you,
now, Ajax?
is
I
not
don't know.
dead.
I'm
so-
gonna probably get some health maybe.
Yeah. You need something at some point. So during Chiron's design, Fishman, what did we actually see? What was any other iterations of him that we
So,
saw that we didn't get to see?
There was a very interesting ability he had where he actually had a double dash. There was like a little tiny dash up at the front, and then a big dash after that. And the first dash used the ROM targeter where it headed in whatever direction you were currently moving. So it wound up being like a little juke and then a big dash.
Okay.
So that was kind of cool, but it wound up there were very few situations in which you just didn't want to go forward.
The full dash.
So
Anyway. That makes
they got switched into his current thing, which with the kick is really the thing that feels most like a horse as my team just gets dominated by
You
themselves.
soloed that FG
So-
though, didn't you?
I may have.
I was just thinking about
soloed.
doing that myself, but
As was I. As was I. So.
I'll take the trade for the bots, and it looks like we'll get this tower.
See, this time around, I didn't distract Fishman by talking to him like you did the Fire Giant. Instead, he was well aware of that potential game plan being enforced by me.
Yes,
so
my Fire
abused
Giant
himself.
steal during the
Yes.
Amaterasu Raven fight was pretty sneaky.
It was pretty good, but now the horse is here. Oh, the crit.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
the
done.
crit. Oh, that felt sick.
You're done.
Oh,
You're
oh.
done.
Oh, Mum, get the camera. I've got a triple kill. No, you
Oh,
don't
that's
have a triple
dead.
kill. I'm lying.
Darn.
The old Skadi ult. So yes, Skadi actually had a lot of different iterations in her abilities as well. Most notably the 1-2.
Was it not OP enough?
Well, we loved the idea of the ice from the very beginning, which I know you remember quite well, Hindu.
I don't really talk about it that much, even though I'm very excited by having it.
Yeah, but originally I really wanted Calder to fight more on his own alongside of you with a little bit more AI. But we found out in SMITE that you really don't like playing against things or with things that you don't have control over. You want to be able to tell exactly where he should go, exactly who he should fight.
Minions
Knock
is
us
a good
get out of there,
example.
man.
So that's when we switched to the standard we have now with the Rune of the Hunt, marking the exact target you want Calder to fight.
And I think we've done a good job with, I want to say, with Calder in terms of his health bar. Minions don't kill him in one hit, you know, because minions, when I played him during testing during lane, it was like, oh, he died instantly because he went into a full minion wave. And that was kind of upsetting.
Yeah, definitely. The other thing that changed about her a lot was Calder's health bar. We reiterated that so many times. He had a variety of different number of hit points. He had a variety of numbers of things that could hurt him. But obviously we wanted to keep it simple and make it clear and make it so it wasn't health, so that you couldn't build tank Skadi, tank Calder,
Good call.
and
then
really mess up the meta really hard by picking a class that could be literally good at everything.
instead, we'll make Loki 2.0 without Vanish, but instead of Pat.
Right. So you got no Vanish, you got no
weaknesses
stealth, you
to
got
speak
no
of.
run speed. So you've got a split pusher, but you have one that's much less safe than split pushers have previously been in SMITE.
That's true. And I like the fact that the ultimate is a root, and it's not a hard CC like a stun or anything else, basically like an Aegis or something like that, take you out of combat. You are still in combat with the god, and the root actually helps you to escape a lot of the time and can be used defensively. But it's on a decent cooldown. So.
Yeah, it is. And the root was one thing that came a little bit later in Scotty's development cycle as well, because we found out that it was extremely punishing if you used Scotty's ult at the wrong time.
Whew,
And it has a lot of very specific timing into it.
Uh-oh.
So we wanted to create some possibilities with Skadi where you could use the ult in a little bit more situations than just sending Calder on chasing someone down.
Fishman,
So now
you're
you-
14 and 4 right now. Things are not working out well.
Well, it's kind of the reverse of the last game, where his team is getting a lot more kills, but I have a
bots
lot
is
larger
not working
slice
out for
of
you.
my teams. Almost
So
everything
here we're
has been my work. So
You lost
Yeah,
the Phoenix. The
he's
bots are not
carrying.
working out for you now. Oh no, this is a detrimental situation to be in right now.
The,
I do
you
not
saw
have high
the
hope.
tower push
Well.
potential of Skadi right there as I took down the Phoenix in a couple shots.
definitely be harder if I couldn't just let myself
Did you
respawn
just
immediately.
respawn yourself
I may have, yeah.
and then get a kill?
Okay, all's fair in the dev environment.
A dev fight. This is legit in a dev fight. Is this normal?
Are we going dev rules?
I don't
I'm a little nervous now,
Well, it's
especially
only-
since my
It's only a
teammates
respawn.
just
Okay, we'll
wiped.
give him one respawn. Okay, his Phoenix had gone down.
So the other thing to keep in mind here is that once it goes dev rules, AJ is a little bit newer to the team. So
Oh, is he?
he hasn't seen the same tricks in the playtest room necessarily that old Grandmaster Fish has been around for. It's just it's pedigree. So
See, you
That
may,
is true.
You may be a grandmaster in the joust room, Ajax, but not in the dev room.
I guess that's true. I'm definitely newer and still working on that.
Meanwhile,
definitely had
Ajax is fighting mid. Fire Giant's been taken.
one of
again.
our programmers set his bot radius to very small so that attacks that should have hit just didn't. That was probably the cleverest hack that I've seen because it looked normal, but
So he made
things-
his actual radius.
his
of the
collision
shot.
size was
Wow.
was
Did he do it on
almost
something like Jean
nothing.
Kui or like Kepri or something?
I don't remember who he was playing at the time.
That'd be a nice trick to have.
That was Topus.
It's
for
like the
that,
balls in the jungle in Conquest.
Oh, I got a
like
good
those.
bounce slide there.
Oh, that was a big bounce. Like nice Aegis though. Still got the ultimate available.
I think I'm just gonna
Giddy
run.
up.
He's gonna
Giddy up
get
is
out this
good.
time.
Giddy up is good against Calder.
Do you even need the sprint either?
So yeah, the ice bouncing is another thing that's really entertaining that a lot of people are still finding out about. So if you get iced, if you get hit by Skadi's permafrost in a very narrow area, it's going to bounce you off the walls, and it's going to keep you on the permafrost even longer.
That was a lot of damage.
Oh man, I'm stuck here in a
Chiron is destroyed.
3v1 scenario. I'm going to pop my sprint and try to juke, but
You can't juke a masterful shot, that's for sure. Gonna have to turn around and fight. Oh, the charge knocks Calder in the air. Needs the crit. Gets the crit. No, he doesn't get a crit. If only
Calder's
a
doing
crit,
work.
Chiron.
Oh, and Fish takes down Calder at the last second.
Still
Well
surviving
played,
though.
man. Well played.
Ooh, Fishman, that was close.
It was very close.
That was close. But
I'm
it's
sweating.
definitely- It's not been a bad game for you two, though. You've both been relatively... This feels like you've both had more practice on these two gods than the last two.
Raven came out, and I like him, but Assassin is probably not my best playstyle. But Chiron just feels so good. I
Warrior,
got some play
right?
time in.
But a
Sorry.
divey warrior. Definitely that feels a little bit closer to assassin. And yeah, with
Especially when he
Amaterasu,
came
I
out.
don't play many warriors either, but I do play a lot of supports and hunters and a few hunters. And Amaterasu being a little bit more support-oriented warrior works pretty well with my playstyle.
You got minions here, Fishman, once again.
It's true.
Against
This
5 minions.
Freya is just not afraid of anything.
Oh, well, neither's Fishman. He just crit nastily. And, now
And
gonna
I
want to
should
turn
have
it
Calder
back
on Fishman, not on
You should. but
Bacchus.
He's immediately going to cavalry charge away and kill the wolf. Good job.
There, he did kill the wolf.
Calder's dead.
No, my poor
Bacchus is
little
still fine.
puppy.
Bacchus is fine. He's tanking for you. He's fine.
The Phoenix has been respawned.
If only you had more minions here right now, Fishman, to tank this tower, you'd be able to take it.
See, at this point, okay, Calder's got very low hit points. This is a very interesting thing about Skadi too, is managing the number of hit points Calder has. I could try to fight Fish with only 1 hit point on the wolf, and that would maybe work, but probably not. I got 1 little poke there. Oh, you masterfuled him.
That's what Masterful Shot does, though. You think you win the trade, and then he hits you with that, and you're like, oh, I lost the trade.
That's
That poor
masterful.
arrow.
It was very masterful.
This is
That's currently down
still
still.
down,
5
right?
gen still down. Fishman's taken 2.
I'm just gonna refresh it. You know, I'm just doing my due diligence on the Joust map. Take a peek at these jungle
This
camps.
Phoenix is
So I think
barely
the biggest
alive.
problem is that I don't have anybody to help me push.
I was going to say,
when
yeah,
get
you're
there,
running out of
so,
minions. If you could,
yeah.
like, get them to stay alive somehow, that'd be great.
I think I've got a little something.
Oh no, I gotta
Look
get
for the snipes. Is he going to
Well-
find it? Oh, the Goobis double
Not ult
kill.
enough.
Goobis is OP.
I got bigger problems now.
You
Yeah,
do,
you're
'cause your Phoenix
gonna
about to
be
die.
running out of time. We're gonna.
Did you just
Oh, okay, we got dev
I know what
mode
you're
in
talking
full
about.
swing now,
Dev'd again.
guys.
He's going to try and defend.
We've got the respawn. I'm wondering. I'm worried about what other tricks he might have under his sleeve
I
at
don't
this
know if he
point.
does
Oh,
this.
we got the
no,
Guan
he doesn't
ult.
need tricks. He's just going to use respawn. If everybody in game is going to be trying that command now.
Oh,
Everybody's
I'm
going to
unfortunately,
be
dead.
like, I wonder
not
if this
gonna
will work
last.
for me.
Not going to work as well for them as if they had a dev account. So yeah, so what I need now is just somebody to help me get into that base.
That's true.
I'm gonna go ahead and
So-
respawn
What could
myself
I got-
too.
I only got this one kind of
What are you doing?
a little something,
Okay.
Let's do this.
What the hell?
Let's
Okay, here we go.
that's an
Okay,
army.
now we're talking.
Deal
is-
with that, Ajax. Oh, that's a lot of healing. That's a lot of
I'm
healing.
gonna try and slide them all into
That's
the Phoenix
a
and see
lot-
what
Oh, no,
happens.
will you?
This is gonna. This is actually going back to the StarCraft days. I'm just gonna build a lot of Zerglings and hope that can break.
Oh,
his
that's a
base
quadra.
open.
Oh, that's a penta. Oh gosh,
Mom, get the camera.
Oh,
Ajax
no.
got 2 pentas.
double penta.
He's still going.
Which is not
Oh, the Guan
normally
Yu's mixed in
possible.
here now. I didn't see him.
There's a Guan Yu in there too. Well, they're only level 1, so they're not doing much damage to him. But meanwhile, look what Fishman's doing.
Backdoors.
He's got
No.
another
Oh,
minions. He needs more,
there's
you need
more Raws. They
That's
Why
just
is there
okay.
keep
more
coming.
Raws?
I have plenty of health.
He's just
They
healing
just
back up
keep
again.
coming. I have to stop Fishman.
Do something in response quick. Is there anything you can do, Ajax?
I can't. There's too many. There's just
That's how you win a game, ladies and gentlemen. If
time
in
for my
doubt,
daily
score
dose of
12
vitamin
robots.
D.
1-1 in the scoreline between
Yeah.
you two now.
Yeah, that was a
So
good
to
game.
speak,
That was
yeah.
fun.
Good game.
So, your current gods, you both working on gods at the moment, is a good question to ask. You don't have to tell me what gods, but you both working on current gods at the moment?
Yes.
potentially?
Yeah,
Which means that in
Always.
the future we get a rematch for the final decider. Between you two.
absolutely. Anytime.
That was a really good game between you two. Surprisingly, Chiron and Skadi went pretty much even. The one differential factor once again, this time it wasn't the Chiron from the last game, it was 12 robots. and instant respawn.
Oh man, this one robot did 180 damage. That's pretty legit.
180 damage in the 5-second spawn.
Those heals actually did make a difference because there were like 12 of them on me.
Yeah, they were.
So
Yeah.
like the damage they did was probably minimal, but
I got a little bit too caught up in padding my stats with all those pentakills.
Yeah.
When I should have probably been paying attention to you a little bit more. But
Well, once again,
No
thank you
regrets.
both for joining me on this.
Well.
Guys, thank you at home for tuning in. We'll be back with more designer versus designer in the future.